Firmino. Pele.
Nice. Well done. Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Team of the Week, Roberto Firmino, to review today. We're looking at a card that has, whoops, my bad. We're looking at a card that has 5'11" height with high work rates, 4-star weak foot with 5-star skill moves. Already really good for base card stats, right? Let's look at his specific stats. So, we're looking at 81 acceleration, 80 sprint speed. Off of that, the only position I would genuinely use this card in is the cam position or the striker position, depending on the play style that I'm going to be using Roberto Firmino in, right? Because Roberto Firmino has really good off-the-ball movement. I liked his hero card. His hero card has very good off-the-ball movement. It's aggressive attacking, but also getting back into position really quickly, right? So I do like that characteristic of his card. But with the shooting on basic, you can see that he does get upgraded in the shot power and attacking positioning, and his finishing being 88 is also not bad if you're playing him in the cam position, right? In regards to dribbling, he gets upgraded in certain places pretty nicely. Basic gives him a +5 for agility, +5 for ball control and dribbling. Composure already being 91 is a plus, and then giving him the passing boost of 95 short passing and 84 long passing is also very good. +5 in strength is a big one. +5 in jumping is a big one for certain situations. So the basic card does give him very good boosts in certain areas, right? In my opinion, there's a couple of things that we have to look at with this card, right? So pace, in my opinion, needs to be improved, right? I think it needs to be improved. It may not be mandatory depending on the situation, because with his high work rates and 91 stamina, if he's playing the central cam position, the pace may not be a big deal. But there are moments where it's important for him to have the pace, because there's moments where you're around the 18-yard box where you need them to aggressively attack, and if he doesn't have the pace to get into that position quickly, it doesn't matter what your attacking positioning is, it's not going to be that great. Bruno Fernandes is really good at utilizing empty space with the engine chemistry style, but he lacks in the finishing department because it's at 80, but he still requires the boost anyways, right? But this card has 88 finishing with 83 shot power, base card stat-wise. So right off the bat, I'm already thinking of giving him an engine card, right? +5 for acceleration, sprint speed, a +10 for the bounce, +5 for the agility, and then just generic upgrades for the reactions, ball control, and dribbling as well. Composure doesn't need to be touched, right? Physical attributes are already there because of his stock in game. He has stock as well as being 5'11", so me improving his physical doesn't really matter too much. So that's the only card that I have in mind. And then also, you get the +10 for long passing, +5 for short passing, blah, blah, blah for the engine card, right? So with 88 finishing, 88 shot power on the basic, we're going to try that out and see if I want to improve it, right? The way that he's going to be lined up in my team is going to look like this. So he's going to be playing in a 4-2-3-1 as my central cam. Pele will be playing up top, Leroy Sané on the right, Adama Traore on the left, and then we're basically going to take it from there. Instructions for him is going to be my basic ones. Come back on defense for him because he's the type of player, right? He's a type of player that has the stamina, that has the high work rates. So I want to see what he plays like in that general area. So we're going to get into a game, see how he plays. I think he's going to be really sick, to be honest with you, because I use his card on my untradeable team. Or not untradeable, but my first owner team. And I really enjoyed using his hero card. So I can only assume that with the 5-star upgrade or 5-star skill move upgrade, I think this card's going to be really nice to use. So let's get into a game and see how he plays. His transitioning is still good, man. Even from the hero card, it was really good. So the improvements for the general dribbling places are going to be very nice. The thing that I want to try out with the card right now is those specific skill moves and stuff, right? So it's these ones right here that I want to show you guys. So it's the fake Rabona, right? So you see how he faces the direction instantly. It's the Elastico, if I can get it. I think it's like this. No, other way. So it's like that, right? Elastico. But you see how the ball is more loose from him, right? So when you do the Elastico with him, it's a little bit more loose than Neymar, but it's still very fast. And it's also the moving scoop turn. So when you're jogging and not running, it's this skill move right here. So you have to kind of like feel it out, right? It's the fake shot, but you feel out the skill move. It's very hard to explain in regards to doing it. But those are the 3 skill moves that are very huge in regards to specific gameplay situations. So now that that's said and done, I want to see what his off-the-ball movement is going to be like right here. He kind of just doesn't push. He has passing stats, so he could make that. We're going to get past the goalie here, but it is going to be offside. Yeah, it doesn't aggressively push right there, which is very interesting. It's a little bit weird from kickoff, so that's why we're going to have to experiment more with the high work rates, but I do want to see what his transitioning is going to be like from the cam position. Yeah, so right off the bat, I'll tell you guys this right now. I do think he needs a dribbling boost. I think that with the engine chemistry style, it would be significantly better. Just for the real quickness of the card, right? Physical presence there with the card. Lay off. Ball roll. Almost got it. I think he's offside as well. But, yeah, I just really like quick dribbling. I like to be able to, you know, cut into the space really quickly. And with the 5-star skill moves as well, it'll also help to give him that dribbling boost. So I'm already thinking of the engine chemistry style right off the bat. Touch, shot across goal. Ooh, over the bar. Too much power. I did want to try him on the half volley there. I didn't want to settle. Obviously, you should settle the ball to take a better shot, but I did want to see what his shooting was like from those specific type of shots. Come on, Firmino. Let's make that run right there. So you see that position that Firmino didn't get himself into quick enough? That's the lack of pace that I'm talking about, right? When you have that gap of space right there, that's where pace will always be relevant, right? Is being able to utilize that space instantly. Nicely done, Pele. Wow. That's that responsive dribbling, man, I'm telling you. When you have that responsive dribbling, it's unbelievable, dude. Yeah, he definitely needs that dribbling boost. Dribbling and pace boost is the thing I'm noticing the most in the card. Those are probably the two biggest nuisances so far. Nice. Well done. Yeah, dude, the engine boost, huge chemistry style on this card. Huge, bro. Dude, it's to have the pace to get into the position quickly. It's to have the dribbling to make sure that you take those quick cuts without making it obvious that you're going to take those quick cuts, right? A lot of different stuff. That the engine chemistry style fixes a lot of cards in all fairness, right? Like even with Ronaldo's Team of the Year card, like the engine is huge for that card, right? To make it like really good for the full meta. But look, you see the pace boost? Having the pace to make that run right there, to open up the space for myself to do this, get into this position specifically, it's massive, bro. I might actually be able to score this. Never mind, 18-yard box runs are not the greatest. We're going to go ahead. We're going to transition back to the CDM here. And then go back downwards, go back up. Utilize the top space here. Heel to heel, wait for Sane. Oh, or yeah, I was trying to go for Sane there to get him on his left foot. That's why I try to go for the near post there. But, yeah, man, already a huge difference with the engine chemistry style. Nicely done. Sorry for the messages. I'm using somebody else's account. But, yeah, see, gets into the position instantly, has the pace to be able to do it now. All right, guys, so final verdict on the card, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very fun card. I like the 5-star skill upgrade on the card. It's very nice. I think that's why he may cost a little bit extra in that regard. In regards to the pace, you notice that you need to give him the engine chemistry style boost, giving him that pace to get into position quickly, giving him that passing boost for the cam position is very nice. The dribbling boost I noticed instantly from the ball roll touch, certain skill moves popping off a certain way, but I did notice the shooting being very low. With this card, okay, here's the thing about this Inform card, is that this card doesn't really touch the screen card. The reason being, guys, is because you're using these two different cards in two different positions, right? I wouldn't really like using Roberto Firmino as an engine in the cam position. Even in my team right now, I have the hero version. I liked using him because I have sentimental value with cards, right? Like because he's from Liverpool, me liking Liverpool allows me to enjoy the card more. If I score, pass, or whatever with him, it just makes the game more fun that way. Ideally, though, I wouldn't really want to use a card. Very similar situation to Bruno Fernandes because Bruno Fernandes doesn't really have the shooting as well with the engine chemistry style, right? But do I like using Bruno Fernandes? I absolutely do, right? But with this card, you can tell that he is meant to be used in the CDM position with those high work rates next to someone who is medium high, right? With this card over here, if you give him a shadow chemistry style boost, you are looking at a card that can dribble decently well, in the CDM position, great composure, great defending stats, great attacking presence, blah, blah. But that's also the reason why he's 985k, because this card is just below the full meta capacity of being a very good card. Even, you know what? He might even be on the full meta capacity, right? That's the thing about this Inform card, is that it doesn't feel like an ideal cam to use. I do think that he can make a good striker, but again, if you give him that engine chemistry style boost to boost his dribbling, which I feel like is necessary, especially for how the gameplay is in this game, it could be a nuisance because he doesn't have high enough shooting. If you give him the Hunter chemistry style, you know, you're giving him the shot power, giving him the finishing, and giving him the volleys and penalties to be able to shoot from multiple areas, I think is massive for the card. I do think that this card, if you are going to be using it and you want to use the Hunter on him, with the Hunter and you have no problems with the dribbling, this card's going to play fantastically well for you. But for me, I need that engine chemistry style boost on the card. I need that dribbling boost. And I felt the same way with Bruno Fernandes when I was using him, right? So, is the card usable? Is the card fun? Absolutely. I love the fact that he has the skill moves. The scoop, the moving scoop turn was nice. Fake Rabona is beautiful. The Elastico is beautiful. Very, very effective skill moves to get into open space. But generally speaking, meta-wise, it's debatable whether it's worth 400k to use this card, right? That's all I'm going to say, right? So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Really do appreciate it. Again, if you do use this card with the Hunter chemistry style, it's worth that price if the dribbling doesn't bother you. But if the dribbling bothers you, it's not worth getting this card, okay? Because if you give him an engine, you're missing the shooting boost. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I have Sancho to review later today, and maybe the Japanese storyline card as well. So I'll see you guys then. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.